Here they come into turn number one. Still, everybody single file up next to that outside safer barrier. Joey Logano leading the way, but he's got 15 sets of crosshairs on the back bumper.
And every one of those crosshairs has the opportunity to win the Daytona 500. The question is, can you make the right move, and can you have help when you do it? Logano leads back to 3.
Time beginning to wind down. Laps continuing to click away. Still nobody getting out of line. Logano and Harvick, Keselowski, 1, 2, 3.
Fords occupy the first 4 positions, and then there's 2 Chevrolets, and the lone Toyota in 7th is Kyle Busch. It's Joey Logano, Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, and Michael McDowell.
Ideally, you'd like to find a drafting partner from your own manufacturer group or your own team, but as we get down to the final laps of the Great American Race, you'll ride any horse that will take you to the front. Here they come, off the top of 2, it's still Logano.
At this stage of the race, beggars can't be choosers. Dave, to your point, you'd like to have somebody in the manufacturer camp that you're in, but right now you'll take anything that's thrown your way. Right now, Logano, Harvick, and Keselowski, the top 3.
4 Fords at the front of the field, including Michael McDowell in 4th, and a couple of Chevrolets with Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott, and then the first Toyota of Kyle Busch.
195 down, 5 to go here at Daytona. When will somebody, who will it be, make a move? Joey Logano in command, Harvick, Keselowski, Michael McDowell, Austin Dillon, top 5.
You can hear the time bomb ticking, but it's just a question of when somebody is going to light the fuse. Here they come, off turn number 2, still single file behind Logano.
One driver starting to get a little antsy back in the 7th position. Kyle Busch just took a peek to the inside of Chase Elliott just for a moment, found no room to race, decides to back away and follow him back to the corner.
Quickly got back in the line, did Kyle Busch, in front of Kyle Larson, and just behind Chase Elliott, who runs in the 5th spot. Everybody still nose to tail off turn 4.
4 laps to go, and I watched Chase Elliott off turn 4. He backed up about a half a car length. Looked like he's dragging the brake to try to get a big run. Chase Elliott drops another car length back. Maybe this is the time for Chase Elliott.
He's got some daylight between himself and the Austin Dillon machine. Now he's on the hammer, trying to close in as they make their way out of turn number 2. No move yet by Dillon or anybody else.
Yellow car length separates Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott. No one stepping out of line, although Chase Elliott continues to be eyeing his options as Dillon starts to push McDowell.
McDowell hangs onto the car in position number 4. Dillon in 5th, then it's Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, all still nose to tail behind Joey Logano.
Well, if you're running 10th and you don't make a move now, there's a chance that you're probably going to finish 10th. 3 to go at Daytona. Who's going to make the move first? Logano again will pull this train back to turn number 1.
Still frozen in lockstep. Single file formation into turn number 1, all chasing Joey Logano. Still nobody making a move. They'll come around the lap machine of Chase Briscoe.
One other lap car as well on the inside. Leaders still using the outside line. Now it's Logano and Harvick that'll pull away by a car length over Keselowski. A lot of trail braking going on right now out here.
Keselowski, though, quickly closes back in position number 3. Michael McDowell right with him in 4th. Austin Dillon in 5th, still nose to tail.
Further back, Denny Hamlin begins to lag back. That's what you got to do in a draft, to try to get a big run. Perhaps this is going to be it. 2 laps to go in the Daytona 500. It's Joey Logano up front. Maybe this is the lap.
Well, we'll see as they make their way into turn number 1. Still nobody breaking out of line. They are all still nose to tail. Hamlin takes a peek to the inside, does not make the move to the back straightaway.
Keselowski now backs up 2, now 3 car lengths to the front 2. When this happens, when they make the move, it's going to be chaos. Right now, Logano brings him back to the corner.
Keselowski trying to build a run, and he has it into turn number 3. Keselowski out of line, brings McDowell with him. Harvick in the outside lane, shuffled back to 4th as Logano leads.
White flag flies at the start-finish line. 1 to go. 2.5 miles in the Daytona 500. Brad Keselowski, man on the move. He rides right behind his teammate Joey Logano.
Showtime at Daytona now. All the marbles on the table. It's Logano, Keselowski, McDowell. Down on the inside lane, Kevin Harvick trying to organize a run. Here comes Dillon diving to the bottom of the racetrack.
Austin Dillon dives rise to the bottom of the racetrack. Here's Keselowski trying to make the move on Logano. Logano throws the block. Logano leads down the back straightaway. Keselowski's in line. Now he turns him. Both Team Penske cars crash. Keselowski is up in a ball of flame, up into the outside wall. He'll take Kyle Busch with him. Everybody now racing off the corner in a horrific crash on the final lap of the Daytona 500.
Caution is on the speedway. Caution is on the speedway. We'll wait and see who was the race leader when the caution flag came out. Keep in mind, they have it frozen. As soon as the caution flag comes out, scoring freezes. NASCAR Race Control directly to our left here in the broadcast booth now begins to huddle around to figure out who the winner of the Daytona 500 is. We'll wait and see officially who it is. Mike Bagley, but a horrific crash in turn 3.
Brad Keselowski has just climbed from his race car. Holy cow, what a ride he just took. He climbed out of the car. He immediately took off his gloves and just chucked them right at the car. Now he takes his helmet and he throws his helmet at the race car. Now the attention turns to Kyle Busch. His car is sitting wrong way, facing the wrong direction. The safety crews are on the scene tending to him. I see the Kyle Busch car. I see the Brad Keselowski car. Safety crews on the scene for both cars and both drivers over here in turns 3 and 4.
All right, Mike, stay there for just a bit. Kyle, stay put for just a bit. Michael McDowell was the driver that came across the line, and we did see the yellow flag and the checkered flag flying. We can also see to the booth to our left that they are looking at this frame by frame to determine when the yellow light came on who was the driver out front. We can tell you that they were 3 wide, very, very close to that moment, including Michael McDowell. How big could this be for Michael McDowell, Glendale, Arizona, the 36-year-old driver who represents one of the smaller teams, one of the guys that we talk about, the team on the backside of the garage, not one of the super teams. Could it be Michael McDowell? Could it be Chase Elliott? Or might it be Austin Dillon? They were racing 3 wide as they came off turn number 4.
Again, they do not race back to the finish line when the caution comes out. Let's be very clear about that. And when the caution is illuminated and they call the caution flag, they have the stop video that determines who is out front when the caution is called. NASCAR huddled around frame by frame trying to determine, and it's tough. They are 3 wide with Chase Elliott, Austin Dillon, and Michael McDowell waiting on NASCAR Race Control to determine exactly who the winner of the Daytona 500 is. But a horrific crash over there. Could tell you, Brad got out of the race car, as Mike Bagley described. Kyle Busch also got out of the race car under his own power.
Now, the 34 team of Michael McDowell is certainly celebrating down there. They have a lot to celebrate because whether they were first, second, or third, they had a whale of a race. And we are now getting word from NASCAR. The winner of the 63rd running of the Daytona 500 is indeed Michael McDowell. They can go ahead and celebrate now. It will be a victory by mere inches. McDowell wins the Daytona 500. You will hear from him coming up. Don't go anywhere. You want to hear emotion? You're going to hear it when we talk to Michael McDowell. Second, third, and fourth, Austin Dillon, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, Kevin Harvick, not officially in that order. Let's go downstairs to Dylan Welch.
And let's see if we can grab Denny Hamlin here, who has climbed out of the FedEx Toyota and is catching his breath after a dramatic last lap here. Denny, just take us through your perspective there on the last lap and avoiding all the carnage there on the backstretch.
Yeah, I didn't see. I was too far back. We executed too good on pit road. Just like the 125 came out in front of everybody and didn't have any help to get up to speed, and they all blew by us, and then they were single file. So it just kind of definitely took away the power that I've got, and that's getting through traffic. But the fact that we actually came back to 4th there from 12th and last couple laps is pretty good. But man, dominant car.
3-peat not to be. Denny Hamlin comes home in the 4th spot today.
Yeah, tough for Denny Hamlin trying to go 3 in a row. And history repeats. Nobody's ever won 3 Daytona 500s in a row. The Xfinity fastest lap of the race was run by Chase Elliott. He turned a lap at 199.410 miles per hour. Xfinity XFi, internet that's more than just fast. Xfinity, proud premier partner of NASCAR.
Let's go back downstairs. Dylan?
Austin Dillon comes home in the second spot. Man, you guys look like you had a great car today. All things considered, are you always want to win, but are you satisfied with second?
Yeah, good Lord. We're going to go home safe tonight. The rocket ship of a car. Justin Alexander, my whole team, so proud of them. They did such a good job. We got a lot of great sponsors to thank, and BetMGM, Workrise, Get Biofuel, people that have just been with me for the whole time, and I think we put on a really good show for Chevrolet. I won short. Chase worked really well with me all night, and man, hate that we couldn't get it done.
Good day for these guys all in all, though. Austin Dillon comes home in the second spot.
20 years ago, Michael Waltrip won his first career Cup Series race in the Daytona 500. 10 years ago, Trevor Bayne won his first career Cup Series race in the Daytona 500. Fast forward, 2021, Steve Post, another first-time Cup Series winner.
Alex, the combination. Michael Waltrip, the first guy that hired Michael McDowell to drive. Trevor Bayne, one of Michael McDowell's best friends on the planet. You joined them, Michael, as a Daytona 500 champion. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I just can't believe it. I mean, I think it was just God so good, man. I mean, for so many years, I've just been grinding it out, trying to stay in the sport. And, Bob Jenkins gave me a great opportunity to go full-time and in a competitive car. And Drew Blickensturfer and my whole entire team, we've been working so hard for years to get into this position. And so thankful to Love's Travel Stops and Speedco and Ford, Doug Yates, and just all my Ford partners out there. We had a good plan coming to the white, and unfortunately Joey and Brad got together and the hole opened up. I just can't believe it. Just so thankful. It's amazing.
The pit stop, you guys getting together so quickly and kind of the other ones getting struggled out, how important was that to get you guys back to the front of the field?
Well, it was the race. I mean, we knew it was, and it always comes down to that green flag stop. And if you speed, you make a mistake, you slide the tires, your day's done. And so we just executed perfectly. We left together. Brad and I left together, hooked up on bumpers, and we were able to get some good speed. And when the Toyotas and Chevys joined the track, we had so much momentum, we were able to keep the lead. So just unbelievable. I mean, I just can't believe I won the Daytona 500. This is amazing.
The last lap, the backstretch. Drive us down the backstretch in third spot, what you were thinking and what happened.
My plan was to stick to the 2-car. I knew he would go for a race-winning move, and my plan was to let him make that move and then coming off of 4, try to get to his outside or inside. I knew I didn't want to make my move too early, and so I was committed to the 2-car's bumper, and when he made the move, the hole opened up, and it's just unbelievable.
Finally, you've dreamed about the first win. You've dreamed about winning the Daytona 500. I know it's early, but does this match the dream?
It does. But, whether I win this race or not, it's not what defines you, right? And, it's unbelievable, and I'm so thankful. But, man, I'm thankful to have a happy, healthy family and a beautiful wife and a great family. And not everybody makes it to victory lane. And, for 14 years I didn't. And, so just to be here now is just so amazing.
Amazing indeed. Yes, it does not define Michael McDowell the man, but forever he'll be introduced as a Daytona 500 champion. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
There we go. Michael McDowell, the Love's Travel Stop Ford Mustang here in Victory Lane at Daytona for the Daytona 500.
Bob Jenkins, you've just won the Daytona 500. In fact, the entire Front Row Motorsports can celebrate along with Michael McDowell, who's celebrating his Daytona 500 win tonight. Sunoco, the official fuel of NASCAR. Sunoco, fueling victories all season long.
Dylan Welch.
4th today for Kevin Harvick, and you had the Ford help there at the end, but everybody kind of hung you out to dry, it looked like. Just take me through your last couple laps there and how you guys brought it home 4th.
Yeah, Brad just dropped way back and tried to stuff it in there, and then everybody scattered, just trying to hope that you get the right push or push somebody. So just really good bush light Ford Mustang, and just came up a little bit short.
That's Kevin Harvick. He comes home in the 4th spot today.
All right, let's hear from Kim Kuhn at the Care Center.
And we will get a word with Brad Keselowski. He has been released from the Advent Health Care Center. He's going to talk with some other media first, but then we will talk with Brad Keselowski.
Brad Keselowski, it's great to know that he did walk out of the care center under his own power. Dylan Welch.
Chase Elliott, the champ, comes home, I think, officially in the second spot. I think we changed that, so Chase is second. So runner-up in the Daytona 500 to start your defense of a championship. How would you guys evaluate your day for your Napa Chevy?
Yeah, I mean, just way better than we have been doing down here at this race, and hadn't been finishing this one in general, I feel like, over the course of my career. So hard to be upset with, finishing, having our car in one piece, and making it out of here with, a top two. Obviously, wish we could have won, but yeah, it just didn't work out. We need to be a little better. I didn't think we were as good today as we were on Thursday night, so I thought we did a nice job executing a good race and staying alive there at the end to have a shot.
All right, that's Chase Elliott. Nice run for these guys. Comes home officially in the second spot.
All right, Dylan, thank you very much. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat for Michael McDowell. He's celebrating, and he just buried it in the infield.
Yeah, it's highly saturated from all the rains we've had. As a matter of fact, there's some drivers. It looks like Ross Chastain and who is that? Is that Tyler Reddick and Ross Chastain are going to run across the ball field, and they're going to try to push Michael McDowell out of the grass. How about that? Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick.
And Ross Chastain just stumbled down there, but how about that? Two of his fellow competitors pushed him out, Ross Chastain and Tyler Reddick, and Michael McDowell now on his way to victory lane.
And that is the cool move of the race. Congratulations, guys, for coming out there and lending a hand. And now Michael McDowell can make his way backwards down pit road. His team will be waiting. His car owner is waiting. Victory lane is waiting. What a night it's been. What a day. What a week it's been. Speed Week 2021 now officially in the books. We are waiting at the Advent Health Care Center. We hope to hear from Brad, maybe Joey, Kyle Busch. We really haven't had a chance to talk about that accident over there in turn number 3 coming to the checkered flag. It was vicious. It was fiery. It was everything you don't want to see. And it involved a lot of cars.
Yeah, Austin Cindric was right in the middle of it, too. He T-boned Brad Keselowski's car. He was in the middle of all the flame. Kyle Busch was in the middle of the flame. Again, all the drivers got out of the race car under their own power. With that bad crash, it's tough. Let's go to the Advent Health Care Center with Kim Kuhn.
And we're going to get a word with Brad Keselowski as he walks away. Brad, what happened there?
Yeah, just, had the run to win the Daytona 500, made it, and got wrecked. So, sucks, but Kim, I feel great about our effort today. I'm really proud of my team, the whole Discount Tire Ford team.
That's Brad Keselowski. Unfortunately, will not be a winner here at Daytona. Very frustrated after getting out of the car. In fact, threw his helmet at the car. Just thankful, though, that he was able to walk out of the Advent Health Care Center.
Indeed. And we think that all the drivers will be doing the very same thing. We know that everybody was able to climb out of their car, and they have to take that mandatory trip to the Advent Health Care Center, and Kim is going to be standing by in case we get another driver that will make their way out of there before we go off the air. Let's hear from Kim Kuhn. Kim?
Well, Joey Logano was one of the drivers out front when we took the white flag. Joey, chaotic last lap. What can you tell us from your point of view?
Probably everything you would expect. At the end of the Daytona 500, a lot of runs being made, a lot of people forcing things, and I don't know, big runs, and I got tapped in the left rear. I don't know. Lots going on at the same time. I don't know. Just racing, I guess. Congratulations to McDowell, though. That's his first win, right? Yes. In Daytona 500. That's awesome. He's a great guy, so I'm happy for him. Mad for myself, but glad to see a good guy win.
Anything you could have done differently there at the end?
No, probably not. I don't know. Probably not.
That's a very disappointed Joey Logano down here, but he has exited the care center, which is a good thing.
It absolutely is. Kim, right back to you.
We'll get a step in and get a word with Kyle Busch, also part of that melee there down at the end. Kyle, what happened?
I had to run down the backstretch, and everybody was kind of checking up in the middle, so I went high to go around the outside. I figured guys would kind of blend back up to the high side, and the two-car just landed on my hood, came out of nowhere. So, unfortunate, got caught up in that wreck and banged up pretty good. took a couple good licks, but it's just a matter of plate racing, I guess. For where as far back as we were and what was happening, I don't think we would have won. We probably would have been about 4th or 5th, so that's about all we were going to get anyways. But just unfortunate day for the M&M's Camry. Hate it for my guys. I mean, it seemed like every time the points were being paid, we stumbled. First stage we went from 2nd to outside the top 10, and then the second stage we went from I think 3rd to 9th, and then there at the end, obviously, I felt like we had a top 5 and finished 14th looking at the board here. So just a dismal day at Daytona as usual.
Frustrating day for Kyle Busch.